core. Hold on. Has anybody else noticed that there is an overwhelming amount of chase variants this year? I mean, so far this month, I have picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 chase variants from my local Walmart. And check this out. Don't think that I'm complaining that I'm finding too many chase variants. I either have found a hot spot for chase variants, which seems highly unlikely that I'm the only person that found a hot spot for chase variants this year, but it's possible. Or B, there is a whole lot more chases being put out this year than there was in the previous years, which is kind of a scary thing, to be completely honest with you, because that means that we are now going to diminish the value of that chase sticker like we have diminished the value of the Funko Shop sticker. But we're going to hope and pray that that's not what's going on, and that I have just found this crazy hot spot for chases at this moment. Now, all 4 of these chases are going to go up in an upcoming giveaway. You're going to have to stick around, and I'll tell you at the end how I'm going to be giving these guys away. None of them really fit in my collection, so I'm just simply going to make sure that I give them back to the community. So make sure you stick around to the end to check out exactly how you're going to get entered to win this, and then hopefully take them home with you. And I also want you to throw a comment right down below real quick and just tell me which one of these is your favorite, or do you have a favorite in the group that I'm about to show you. Now, I'm going to save this one for last, so we're going to start it off with the first one that I have found in the past 30 days is going to be the Eternals pop. Now, he's number 730 out of the group. I am not a big fan of this box. They're showing 12 of them on the back of the box, so this is a fairly big run. This box, I like this chase sticker, but I'm not so much into, and this is what I mean. All of these chase stickers are a little different, right? They got a little different look to them. It's a different yellow, it's a different green, it's a different something. All of the stickers have just a little bit of a different look to them, and you don't really notice that until you get 4 of these guys together at the same place at the same time. This is one of, this is not really one of my favorites. And the glow on this one, to be completely honest, is kind of the glow's just not that great. It's at most it's but if this is a pop that you are currently seeking and you are after, make sure you stay tuned, like I said a minute ago, all the way to the end of this video. I had a couple of different ways that I could do this. I could give them away, I could sell them, I could all kinds of different scenarios went on in my head, and I thought that I was just going to give them back to the community. Let's take a closer look at this one. Now, like I was saying a second ago, the glow on him is just not that great. I think that he's a little lackluster at the end of the day. I wish they would have done like some sort of metallic paint job to his suit to give it this more of an armor popping pierce, but they did not. I don't know enough about this show to speak on this pop a whole lot further than that, other than to say the glow on it's just not that great. I wish maybe the glow was a little better, and I think that's what makes this one a chase versus not a chase, which is kind of disappointing, because that is a rather weak chase. And yesterday we kind of got in this little debate on what's going on with the chases, and there was some debate on if they're weak chases versus strong chases, and I think that for the most part there's a lot of chases that have come out lately that have been a weak chase variant. Second one I have found this month so far is going to be Hawkeye 1230. This one is probably my favorite out of the group, but this is also still not one of them that I am collecting. Now, he's 1213 out of the group. They're showing 4 of them on the back of the box. You know that they never show the chase variances back there. They always only show the common. So you don't get a store exclusive. You don't get a chase variant. You don't get any of that. You never ever see these guys. Now, this box is a little better than the previous one I was showing you, but this is also still a Marvel. I wish that Marvel would get more of a cohesive feel to their boxes, kind of like what you see in Star Wars. You know, all the Star Wars are going to come in this box. I wish Marvel would kind of jump on and do the same thing. Maybe that's something we're going to see in the future, but this box is a lot cooler than that Eternals box with the all black and purple. This one does, however, come with the stand. It's This is probably my favorite one out of the group. Let's take a closer look at it. Now that all black is looking pretty hot. Now you're going to need to stand to make this one stay because the body is super small versus the head. And anytime you start getting into women and smaller people in general, the body is always a little offset. It doesn't fit very well in that stand, but once it's in that stand, it's very secure. The paint job, there's not a whole lot that they could have messed up in the paint job of this one. Now this is what I was saying just a second ago with the stickers. You'll notice that this one has a green glow sticker. That one has almost what you would consider to be a common chase sticker, but that is still not the only chase sticker that you're going to see. I'm so glad that I got so many of these together at the same time because that was something that I noticed that I had never noticed before. I had never noticed that the stickers changed from chase to chase, right? The third one is going to be Catwoman. This is another one. All four of these I have picked up at Walmart. It's $11.90 out of the group. They're showing 6 of them on the back. This box is pretty cool, but I think they could have did a better job with it. For some reason, the boxes here lately feel a little weak to me, almost as if they're not thinking them completely out. I know that it's a pretty standard like Funko box, but I'm just hoping for more, right? Like for example with the NFTs, how they did the all solid boxes. The same thing comes with the Earth Day pops. The same thing with the Make-A-Wish pops. They did much better boxes than what we're seeing lately. Now, if you'll see, we have the orange sticker, we have the yellow sticker, and then we have the black, I want to say red on green on black sticker, and that's not really black, to be completely honest with you. Maybe it's an off tone. I don't really know. This one, I know that there's some people out there though that are screaming at their phone or laptop or tablet or whatever it is that you're on, and they're saying that this is the coolest one. Now this one is pretty cool, but it still feels to me like it was weak. I felt like they could have done more. Now I know that this is currently the only one they have her without the mask on, so for the most part, that's really cool that this is the only one that you're going to get without the mask versus with the mask, but it still feels like a rather weak chase variant. This is not a bobblehead. It is a DC pop. You know, DC pops don't necessarily have to be bobbleheads like Marvel and Star Wars. It did come with the stand because the female bodies are always a lot smaller than the male bodies, just because they're trying to get their proportions right. I mean, you have to give Funko credit for that. They're trying to get the proportion sizes correct. Let's take a closer look at this one. I have not seen this movie, so this is another one they could not have messed up a whole lot with. You just have a black suit with a silver zipper, and that's really it. Her hair is black, her eyes are black. I mean, everything about this one was really simple to do, and it makes me wish that maybe they would have did some kind of a black chrome with her suit, right? Because it would have made it feel right. It would have made it look right, right? It would have gave it that classic shiny BDSM look that I believe that they went for, but I have not seen the movie, so don't scout me down in the comments below and tell me that that is the way that it was supposed to be. The most recent one that I have picked up is going to be, and this one has been out for a while, so me finding it at Walmart, truly shocked, and I kind of found this one while I was not doing a hunt video, so it was kind of one of those improv things that I had to do last minute, is going to be the classic. This is the classic chase sticker, TLC 194. This is Chili Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, right? Now we know that they had the 3 of these on the back. Every one of these came with their own chase variant. Every one of these came in this really cool transparent blue that I have yet to see. So it was really excited to see this one in person. It was even more exciting to see it out in the wild. I can't believe the luck that I've had lately, and the fact that all of these have been at my local Walmart seems absolutely insane to me that they've had so many chase variants come through there. Now this sticker is going to be the exact same sticker as this one, so I'm thinking that this color sticker is probably the more common color than the orange and the green. And if you know why maybe they changed the color of the sticker with the exception of it's a glow, because I get that it's a glow, this one has a different color in it and it's not a glow. I mean, so if there's a reason why they changed those and you know what that reason is, how about throw a comment down below and let all of us know. She did come with a stand, which is kind of weird, to be completely honest. She is really heavy. This must be one solid piece of resin. I mean, just one solid piece of resin. The stand actually matches the pop though, so I think that was super creative on their part. It even looks like maybe she's standing in a little bit of water, and perhaps that's why they did it. I mean, I don't know. I said that all of these were going to be going in a giveaway. Let's take a closer look at her. But I don't 100% know. She is really badass, to be completely honest with you. But I could see that when they super glued everything together, they put her in the box before the glue was completely dry. Anytime you super glue something, and I want you to remember that, I want you to know this right now. Anytime you start super gluing stuff and you put it in something enclosed before it's completely dry, and I'm going to say within 12 hours is how long you should let super glue completely cure. If you can still smell it, it's not completely dry. And you put it in something that's enclosed, it has this weird mist, like this fog that happens, and I can see it across her face. You can see it on her. I mean, you can see it on her. It's this weird, kooky, misty fog that happened, and it's not everywhere, and that's how you know that it's the super glue. It's kind of patchy, right? So as the fumes were leaking out, the fumes attached to certain spots, and that was all that they had. That was all that was there, right? They didn't let her completely dry, and that is a fail on their part, but it's something that most people would probably never notice. Now, let's talk about me giving these away, because I said at the beginning of the video, if you watched it to now, you are going to discover that none of these fit in my collection. And with my golden rule, no chases left behind, I picked them up and then thought, well, I could put them on Whatnot, and if you're not following me on Whatnot, there's a link right down in the description below. You definitely should do that. Anytime I throw stuff on Whatnot, I'm just kind of clearing out my personal collection, right? I only sell stuff that's coming out of my personal collection. So you should definitely go follow me on that. If there's not a link, right down in the description below. It's the same name, Wayneko Studio. Just look it up, the same icon, same everything. But I'll try and make sure it's down in the description below. I thought I could sell them on Whatnot. And I'll even put like a referral link down there if you want to click that one too. Go ahead and sign up if you don't have an account and help me out on the referral link. I could do that. And then I thought, well, I could keep them. But they don't necessarily fit my collection. And then I thought, well, the good thing to do, the responsible thing to do will be to give these guys away to you really, really awesome channel supporters that have stuck around this long throughout the video. I truly appreciate you. Just know that I do. I'm going to give one of these away on our lives for at least the next 5 weeks, because maybe I'm going to skip a week, maybe I'm not going to skip a week, but I'm going to say for at least the next 5 weeks, and let's skip a week, so let's say a week from today. When this video drops, I'm going to start giving these guys away. The only thing you're going to have to do is make sure that you are present in the live, because that is something that is going to be a requirement that I don't normally require. I won't, however, make you stay for the whole live. We'll do it within the first 15 minutes, because I know that you have things to do, and I respect your time, and I respect you for letting me have some of your time, for coming here and hanging out with me today. And just know that I can't wait to see you on the live so that one of you guys can take one of these home. I truly appreciate you, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.
She's scared of it.
He's like, hey, he's like, that sword thing. It's talking.
That's right. He's like, hey, remember that thing you had a minute ago? That thing's sort of making noises and shit.
Go get it, Diesel.
Your power is a weak